Hi, it's Dave here. Let's talk about Sandler Rule 38. The problem that the prospect brings you is never the real problem. Have you ever accepted a prospect's diagnosis at face value? Don't accept a false premise. Do be skeptical. Find out if it really is the problem or just a symptom. Too many salespeople rely on a false premise as they attempt to qualify and develop a sales opportunity. I'll give you an example from my world. A prospect calls me and says, my people need closing skills. Why is that, I ask? My team are only closing 2 out of 10 deals. Okay. Now Sandler have some well-beaten content for the closing steps of a sales process. And of course, I could just go back of the net and sell them our closing skill stuff. But hold on a second. Is closing the real problem here? What I need to do now is start to dig a little deeper. I need to ask more questions, better questions, questions that open up the closing problem and see if it's the real problem. I need to become the doctor of sales. I need to figure out what is causing that challenge. I need to start asking them some questions. Together, we might come to the realization that it is just a symptom. Now, we might find that the real problem started all the way back in qualification. And once I figure that out, we could talk about whether they're getting people who are willing and able to buy in the closing stages. Are they presenting to qualified prospects? Or is it just a duck shoot where they present at anything that flaps? The chances are that when you as salespeople are struggling in closing, and the real challenge is often that you are pitching the wrong people. Those that are either unwilling or unable to make decisions. And once we figure that out, once we focus on and fix the qualification process, then the closing rate should go from 2 in 10 to perhaps 5 in 10, maybe even 8 in 10. That's the problem that we should have been solving. And that, as a sales professional, is what you need to do. Qualify better. Now that's Sandler Rule 38. The problem that the prospect brings you is never the real problem. And that's your job. Find out what the real problem is. Happy selling.